Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Nice day across much of the Willamette Valley. Most of western Oregon saw pretty much sunshine from the beginning of the day till right now. We've got a beautiful sunset ahead of us for this evening. It's nights like this when it's great to be out at the coast. You can just kind of watch, no clouds, watch the sun just kind of dip down below the horizon of the water. Beautiful out there. All right, we've got a little bit of cloud cover build up over the northern Cascades, kind of the back end of a weak disturbance, sliding some moisture in, but we're not really seeing any of that hit the ground, just kind of clouding things up right around the Cascade Locks, the Dalles, as I mentioned, around Hood River, and as you go out towards Mount Hood, they've been seeing probably some light sprinkles. That's about all we've got. West side of the mountains, though, high pressure aloft continues to keep a good offshore wind, and all of this, whatever is trying to make it to the ground here, pretty much get chewed up real fast as it moves its way southward. So I don't expect to see anything over the next day or so, and actually next couple of days will continue to stay fairly nice. Now today we got up into the upper 60s, and you say, well, could we have made it to 70 degrees? Yeah, we probably could have, but look how cool we started off this morning, 33. Some of the spots like Roseburg, for example, Corvallis, it didn't start as cold this morning, able to get up above that 69, 70 degree threshold. Tomorrow, I think we've got a good shot at that here in Eugene and Springfield. As you see across the board, all over the viewing area, it was extremely warm today. Upper 60s in Portland, low 70s in the Dalles, even with some of the cloud cover coming in late this afternoon. 68 officially at the airport in Eugene, 73 down in Roseburg, and once again, Brookings in the low 80s. Offshore winds continue to keep the south coast baking. 50s as you get back off to the east. You get some filtered sunshine throughout the afternoon from around LeGrand down towards Burns and Baker. Check this out. They started this morning at 12 degrees. Wow. Very, very chilly forecast. Now, as I mentioned, we go overnight tonight. We're going to continue to cool off pretty quickly. Still very pleasant out there this afternoon and early evening. We've got upper 60s in Corvallis, mid 60s here in Eugene, in Springfield, 63 in Cottage Grove, 59 out in Bend, still low 70s in Roseburg, and mid to low 50s out to the coast. So I'm expecting another night tonight where we'll see the temperatures in the valley dip down close to freezing. We don't have any frost or freeze warnings out, but patchy frost is certainly not out of the question. Again, some of the outlying areas. Upper 30s as you get down towards Roseburg. We'll stay in the low 40s. Breezy conditions out to the coast probably keep us up into the 40s for early tomorrow morning. Now, tomorrow afternoon, here's what we've got in store. High pressure ridge continues to keep things fairly quiet. Again, there's that little disturbance kind of sweeping on through the northern end of the Rockies there. Some light snow showers over towards the panhandle of Idaho. Back off to the west of us, we've got a couple of weaker systems out there. Not much happening with either of those. And in fact, this high is so strong, they try to move into this drier air mass. They pretty much just get obliterated, and there's not much left of those. Now, as we get in towards Thursday night and Friday, we see a bit of a change. You see how the wind's generally coming out of the north now. That's what keeps us under that warm, dry air. We're going to see that start to flatten out just a bit. Flatter winds means the jet stream comes at us more of a westerly, and that is what pushes that marine air back, and that's generally what puts the morning clouds back for us here in the valley and certainly keeps a chance for more moisture. Thus, the temperature is just a tad cooler as we go into the weekend. So here's how it stacks up. Another clear, chilly night tonight. Warmest day is likely going to be tomorrow. I'm thinking widespread 70s and maybe a couple spots flirting with 80 down in the Umpqua. And then as we get in towards Thursday night along the coast and Friday morning, we'll see the clouds move back in. And there's a slight chance that we could see a passing shower late Saturday night into early Sunday. Folks headed out to the spring game for the Ducks, I think should be just fine. 11 a.m. at Autzen, kickoff around 62 degrees. It will be a little cloudier than what we've seen the last few days, though, but still good tailgate weather. In the coast, we'll see the sunny, breezy conditions again for one more day, probably next couple. Temperatures there will be in the low to mid 60s tomorrow. Low 60s on Thursday. You see the clouds have returned, and we're going to keep some drizzle in the forecast at times by both Saturday and Sunday. In the Umpqua Basin, mid to upper 70s to flirting with 80 in some spots as well. Breezy by the afternoon. Then a tad cooler on Thursday, and then you see the clouds really start to impact the temperatures as we head in towards the weekend forecast. The Cascades, sunny and warm with the low 60s for temperatures. In the afternoon, Bend and Redmond, mid 60s, sunny and mild forecast overall for the next 6 to 7. Just a couple of passing clouds Saturday and Sunday as that weak system moves over the Cascades. And finally here in the valley, around 74 to 75 tomorrow, guys. That'll be a real good day overall. Then as we transition to the weekend, Saturday, as I said, I think there's a slight chance we could push a shower through early Sunday morning. Eugene Marathon, folks will be getting ready for, I believe it's an 8 a.m. start time for the actual marathon. You may have to watch. Could be a little soggy at the beginning.
Hopefully, though, we can stay a little dry for them as well, especially for those guys.
It would be nice, yeah.
Thanks, Justin.
You bet.
Coming up.